Bro. My freaking doggy. Meow. Oh yeah. Meow. Oh, she looks so cute. Hi, I'm Stomping Plastic, aka Yana Montero, and I hate bananas. I hate them. I can't have them on anything. I can't eat them alone. Ugh, I hate the taste. I hate the texture. It's just so gross to me. Ugh. But I actually used to really love bananas, but it was because I really liked the Despicable Me franchise and I really wanted to be a minion. I even asked my first grade teacher for a real minion for Christmas. Like, she crossed it out and said like toy instead of real minion. I was really upset. I think I cried. But back to bananas. Ooh, someone's home. I forgot where I left off, but like after I realized I didn't like bananas, I just kind of forgot about it until there was this video of 21 Pilots going like, no, and it was about them hating bananas. So I began to hate bananas publicly, and I was really annoying about it because, dude, I was a puny little kid. and 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 I would just like take it and run with it, and I was like, yes, I hate bananas too. I hate bananas too, and my favorite band hates bananas. So whoever likes bananas is suck it. I mean, I like this, I like that, blah, 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 but, like, I'll get into more of this stuff later, but I wanted to use that topic as a transition to talk about creating versus consuming as an artist. Like, starting off with social media, there's a lot of benefits, like getting to share your own art, finding a community, and just finding inspiration as well. But if we continually feed our creativity with others' projects, we're no longer exercising our own imagination. For example, my art account like kind of grew into a water parks fan account, like water parks as in the van, by the way, not actual water parks. But that was kind of my whole thing from 2020 to 2022, and being actively involved in that fandom like boosted my inspiration a ton, like, and my creativity, and gave me a platform even. But it was really hard to grow as an artist outside of posting water park stuff. But even before them, I was really into being actively involved in specific fandoms and making art about it. Just whatever I'm listening to, it always reflects into my work. The first band I ever really fell in love with was 21 Pilots, and like, you know, the people from the emo trinity, if you were there for like the Crank That Frank era, you get me. And then for a while I was really into BTS and K-pop from like 2016 to 2018. I had a bunch of like art, and I didn't even draw faces at the time. I would always just draw like faceless BTS members, and it would have like lyrics in the background. And I would just have like a bunch of fan pages. Like, I would do edits, I would make art, I'd do anything in my power just to like kind of be a little groupie, you know. But now I don't really keep up with making new fan accounts for the music I like because it's so broad, and honestly it changes like more than ever now. But everything I like in the moment will always inspire me and make its way into my posts for sure. 2023, I started posting more video content and voiceover stuff like on TikTok and just like on Instagram Reels, because during that time I decided I wanted to be known as an artist who happens to be a fan instead of a fan that happens to be an artist, although they always like bleed through with each other because I love posting about others' work. Like, on my downtime when I feel burnt out, I usually find myself posting other people's work more, and honestly, I love it. I don't mind it, but I just don't want to be stuck in the rabbit hole where all I'm known for is other people's work instead of my own. Yeah, for sure, it's a stepping stone because it can reach a wider audience, but you shouldn't be pleasing another artist's crowd when you can be building your own. Like, it's okay to have a flop post. You're gonna have those core people with you, and even if you don't have anybody, like, you should be the one who's supporting yourself. You should be the one who's enjoying it, even if nobody else cares about it. Like, you should be the final verdict. I really love art. I love boosting other artists, and I love making friends with artists. It's the best thing ever. I really enjoy experimenting with different medias of art and whatever I have on hand. And if you're not familiar with my work, I write, I sometimes make songs, I draw, I paint, I make videos, I do funky makeup, I do a lot of different things, and I really like to expand my skill set as an artist, and it's always just trying something new, doing things hands-on, doing things that I don't know anything about. I know I'm not like the best at every single hobby that I have, but I know that I really do enjoy it, and joy has a major impact in like having the motivation to create anything. There are gonna be some doubtful moments when you're creating, and it's gonna be okay, and you just gotta push through it and just believe in yourself, bro. I trust that process. Go through it even if you have the doubts. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't turn out the way you want it to. Just keep trying and you're gonna get it. I promise you. During burnout, exposure to other people's art is great as well, but you always have to make boundaries between inspiration and copying, and also comparing yourself to others. Like, sometimes it is that damn phone. Don't let it get to your head. Especially when you compare yourself to others, it can really kill your creativity. Like, you gotta remember that it's not gonna look the same for everybody, and you can't keep comparing yourself to others because you're your own person and you have your own things going on. Everybody works differently and in different paces, so don't put all that pressure on yourself because there's this 8th grader that has awesome freaking prodigy art. I don't know. But most of all, remember the reason why you're making art in the first place, and do it for yourself. Don't do it for other people. Don't do it to please a crowd. Do it to make yourself be awesome and happy. I hope this inspired some of you guys to be artsy today, or just, I don't know, just do something, or I hope you learned something from this. I also wrote most of this to get into more of a consistent like art flow again. So hopefully this helps, and hopefully I can look back at this and be like, oh wait, I'm kind of awesome. So yeah, that's that. I was stomping plastic. Smell you later. Drop the bass.